The story of Amina, the poor mother, and her little child, Kofi. They lived in a small village by the river Niger. Amina was known as the poorest woman in the village. Her clothes were torn, her hut was small, her calabash was always empty. But she was also known for something else, her voice. When Amina sang, even the birds paused to listen, and the river seemed to move more gently. Amina had nothing but love for her son Kofi. Day after day, she struggled to find food. The farms yielded little, and the neighbors looked away when she came knocking. One evening, as the sun painted the sky red, little Kofi fell ill. His body grew weak, his eyes heavy. Amina wept, for she had no medicine, no coin for the healer. She cradled him in her arms and whispered, "My son, I may be poor, but my love will never let you go." That night, as the moon rose, Amina began to sing. Her voice was cracked with tears, but soft with hope. The lullaby told stories of ancestors, of mothers who carried mountains, of rivers that never ran dry. Kofi's breathing slowed, and he slept peacefully, though his illness remained. In the morning, Amina carried Kofi on her back and went to the village square. She begged for herbs, for food, for help, but the villagers mocked her. "Amina, your song cannot feed a child," they laughed. "Go work harder. Go marry a rich man. Stop singing your useless songs." But Amina only lowered her head. That night, she sang again, louder than before. She sang to the stars, to the moon, to the spirits of the land. And though Kofi still burned with fever, her song wrapped around him like a shield. 3 nights passed. On the 4th, as Amina sang by the riverbank, something happened. The waters rippled, though no wind blew. From the river rose a spirit tall, shining, with eyes like flowing water. "Woman," the spirit said, "your song has reached my ears. It carries pain, but also strength. What do you seek?" Amina fell to her knees. "Great Spirit, I seek only the life of my child. Take my voice, take my breath, but let Kofi live." The river spirit looked at her for a long moment. Then it said, "Your song is not yours alone. It belongs to the world. Sing, and your child shall live. But beware, your gift will also be your trial." And with that, the spirit vanished into the waters. From that night, Amina's voice grew stronger, deeper, richer. When she sang, Kofi's fever cooled. When she sang, the birds gathered. When she sang, even the old healer came to listen. Word spread quickly. The poor widow had a voice that could heal. People traveled from faraway villages, bringing gifts, yams, palm oil, cola nuts, asking her to sing for their sick. Amina never asked for wealth. She only said, "If my song brings comfort, give thanks to the spirits." Slowly, she was no longer mocked. She was called Mama Wura, Mother of Gold, though her heart remained humble. When light shines, shadows also appear. The village chief heard of Amina's gifts. He was a greedy man, always seeking ways to fill his granaries. One night, he sent his guards to bring Amina before him. "Woman," he said, "your song must serve me. Sing only for my family, heal only my people. Refuse, and you and your child will be cast into the forest." Amina's heart trembled. She looked at her son Kofi, who was now laughing and healthy because of her song. But she remembered the words of the river spirit, "Your song belongs to the world." So she bowed her head and answered, "Great chief, my song is not mine to hoard. It is the breath of the spirits. I cannot sing for greed. I will sing for all." The chief's eyes blazed with anger. He ordered his men, "Take the child. If she will not obey, her song will end in sorrow." Kofi was snatched from her arms. Amina fell to the ground wailing. But that night, she did not stop singing. She sang louder, stronger, fiercer. Her voice carried across the forests, over the rivers, into the ears of every villager. They awoke from their sleep, shaken by the sound. They heard not just a mother's grief, but a mother's power. Some said the earth itself trembled. Others said the chief's palace shook. But what is certain is this: the guards could not hold the child. Their arms grew weak, and Kofi slipped free, running back into his mother's embrace. When the villagers saw what had happened, they rose up against the greedy chief. "How can a leader steal from a mother who only wishes to heal?" they cried. They removed him from power and chose new leaders who listened to the poor, who respected the gifts of the Spirit. And Amina, she kept singing not for wealth, not for praise, but for love. Her songs became the heartbeat of the village, the lullaby of children, the prayer of farmers, the comfort of widows. And Kofi grew strong, carrying in his heart the power of his mother's song. Riches may build palaces, but love builds legacies. Amina was poor in gold, but rich in heart. Her song saved her child, her people, and her name. The river still flows, and if you listen closely on moonlit nights, you may hear a soft voice singing the song of a poor mother's love. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more African heart-touching stories.